Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Also, for those of you who are watching on Instagram, please head to my YouTube channel because there you will hear the keyboard, which you cannot hear on through Instagram, and you will have much better audio and video quality. And also, I cannot read the chats in Instagram, only on YouTube and Facebook, actually. So, yeah, and welcome again. For those of you, if you're watching on Facebook and you enjoyed this live stream, please do me a huge favor and simply share this live stream, because thanks to people sharing this, it has reached so many people in the last year. I always say this during every live stream, but it really helps a lot, and so I'm very grateful for this. And also, please follow me on my YouTube channel if you don't, and please hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live. I'm live like almost every Monday. I try to be here every Monday. Sometimes, depending on concerts, work, rehearsals, I cannot make it every Monday, but of course I'll try to be here as often as I can, and I'll announce it on all the socials, on Instagram, Facebook, of course, so wherever. So please follow me on those channels. There is also a lot going on Spotify. In fact, I'm very happy that one of my tracks was chosen by an editorial playlist, and all of a sudden I have like thousands of listeners every month. I mean, like it like like 200% more. It's crazy. If you want, it's true. You know, a lot of musicians or a lot of people artists try to be on the Spotify playlist, and I must say it really works. If you are on the editorial playlist, it really helps a great deal. So yeah, pretty amazing. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, nothing for now. I played some improvisation using my little Korg R3 keyboard. It's a little bit vintage, but I love these older analog sounds. And I was, at some point I played When You Wish Upon a Star, this beautiful Disney song, and then I went into improvising again. So, that's what I like about playing solo. I can do whatever I want, totally free to do, what I want during these live streams, being at home. And this tradition started a year ago. Of course, during the first lockdown, I realized, well, we're all stuck at home, so I might as well start live streaming. And I had no clue that it would be such a big thing, actually, because I've been streaming and gained so many new followers. A lot of new people discovered my music, so I'm very grateful for that. Let's see who is in the chat here tonight. Hi, Linda. Wonderful Linda, always there, always very supportive. Hi, Cliff, all the way from South Africa. Also great fan, and he runs a fantastic theater in close to Cape Town, in the Cape Town area, called the Nassau. Cliff, I hope to be back maybe in the fall. I mean, our fall, your summer, or maybe early next year. And because there's a lot of catching up to do in South Africa and actually in many countries. But a lot of people know that South Africa has become my second home, and I haven't been there in a long, long time. So I can't wait to fly down again. Hello, Bill. Thank you so much for your nice words. Where are you from? Always interested where you're from. And hello, Filippo. Ciao. I see piano keys, so you're probably a pianist yourself. All right. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions, any requests. If I can fulfill them, I will be happy to. And I want to share a movie, what I do every time. And I've shared this before, but it's such a fantastic movie. And it's Herbie Hancock talking about Miles. And what Miles learned him, especially when we play jazz and playing so-called wrong notes, how that. Well, you have to watch the movie because I'm not a native English speaker, and the way Herbie describes it is so fantastic. I mean, Herbie being this genius. So watch this video about making mistakes in jazz, how relative this is. This is a great story. Especially for those of you who are improvisers, watch this movie. Just a second.
I have so many stories to tell about Miles Davis. And one of my favorite ones is when we were performing in, I believe, Stuttgart, Germany. This was about 1963 or maybe early 64. I think it was 63. And just as I am today, I've always been interested in science since I was a kid. So I'm always buying, now it's computers and it's, video cameras and the newest and the smallest technologically advanced things. At that time, it was tape recorder. It was before cassette. So I bought a brand new Uher, portable reel-to-reel tape recorder, which at that time was the smallest in the world, one of the smallest in the world. And so one of the big problems that Miles had with me was that I would take the tape recorder, and I remember specifically this time that I would carry the tape recorder on stage, and I would take my little microphones, two small microphones, because it was stereo, crawl under the piano and set the microphones up. But usually at about that time, and in Stuttgart, this particular time, Miles counted off the tempo with his foot. It was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I was still under the piano. I was supposed to start, and I was still under the piano. Miles looked up and went, ah. So he had to start it again. Now, finally we started and everything was fine. And I remember that we were playing So What, one of Miles's compositions from the late 50s, I guess. And Tony Williams was playing drums, Ron Carter bass, Wayne Shorter saxophone, and it was a really hot night. The music was tight, it was powerful, it was innovative, and fun. We were having a lot of fun, and the music was on. Tony Williams was burning on his drums, and so right in the middle of Miles's solo, when he was playing one of his amazing solos, and I'm trying, I'm in there and I'm playing. Right in the middle of his solo, I played the wrong chord. A chord that it just sounded completely wrong. It sounded like a big mistake. And I did this and I went, oh, like this. And I put my hands around my ears. And Miles paused for a second. And then he played some notes that made my chord right. He made it correct, which astounded me. I couldn't believe what I heard. Miles was able to make something that was wrong into something that was right, with the power of the choice of notes that he made and the feeling that he had. And so I couldn't play for about a minute. I couldn't even touch the piano. But what I realize now is that Miles didn't hear it as a mistake. He heard it as something that happened, just an event. And so that was part of the reality of what was happening at that moment. And he dealt with it. He found something that, since he didn't hear it as a mistake, he felt it was his responsibility to find something that fit. And he was able to do that. That taught me a very big lesson about not only music, but about life. We can look for the world to be as we would like it to be as individuals, make it easy for me, that idea. We can look for that. But I think the important thing is that we grow. And the only way we can grow is to have a mind that's open enough to be able to accept situations, to be able to experience situations as they are and turn them into medicine, turn poison into medicine. Take whatever situation you have and make something constructive happen with it. That's what I learned from that situation with Miles.
Yeah, fantastic story told by Herbie Hancock about mistakes, or more the question is actually, what is a mistake in jazz or a mistake in music in general? And such a lot of insight there. And and this is also a story whenever I give master classes, I share this with my students, or I show this video, because it's very, very valuable stuff. All right, so for those of you who just tuned in, welcome to my weekly live stream. Every Monday I'm here at 9 p.m. Amsterdam Central European Time. And please follow me on the socials. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on Twitter, and zero obligations. If you wish to make a donation, you'll see a QR code in the description. There is a link. Always appreciated, but again, zero obligation. So last weekend, I played a concert in Germany, a small concert, and it was a lot of fun. I'm also happy when we can travel again. And I played opera meets jazz with a fantastic American singer. Her name is Christina Clark. She has been living in Germany for many years. And I hadn't played the opera meets jazz program for a while, at least not live. And therefore, I decided today to play a song which I haven't played in this live stream. I don't know, I don't remember for the last time. And this is a beautiful melody by Giacomo Puccini, the opera composer. And this is Che Celida Manina from La Bohème. Yeah, this was my rendition of Que Gelida Manina, which means your hands are cold, and this comes from the opera La Bohème by Giacomo Puccini. For those of you who don't know about my opera meets jazz project, this is something I've been playing for quite some years now. My dad was a great opera singer. He even collaborated with Maria Callas. So I grew up with opera and classical music and started playing classical piano when I was 9 years old, and until I discovered jazz, and then I totally changed. But I always kept a strong connection with classical music and opera. And with opera, the thing is that without wanting to generalize, but I know by experience that if you ask 100 jazz musicians about opera, 99 of them are out to lunch. You know, it doesn't. There's not a lot of connection between opera and classical opera and jazz. Sorry. So and since I know this music from childhood and I know all these beautiful memories, I thought, well, why not combine it? And that's how I came to this idea, and I eventually recorded it with the Metropole Orchestra, also with the fabulous soprano Clara McFadden, who's also a great improviser. You can find the album on Spotify and also on my YouTube channel. There are quite some videos of this project. And yeah, that's the Opera Meets Jazz project. And still, after so many years, it keeps kind of following me in my career. I'm still being invited to play it with orchestras, to play it solo, with trio, with singers in all kinds of formats. And yeah, I still enjoy playing it because there's so much beauty in those songs. Before I forget, for those of you, if you're watching on Instagram, please head to my YouTube channel, because there you'll have much better audio quality and video quality. And there you can also hear the keyboard, which you can't on Instagram. And I also cannot read the chats. So if you have any questions and you're watching on Instagram, I won't be able to see them, only through YouTube and Facebook. Let's see, I saw some messages popping in. Thank you, Cliff. And you see, that's so cool about this live stream thing. So Cliff is all the way from South Africa, and then there is Yvonne, who is totally north in the Arctic Circle in Lapland, where the sun never goes down in this time of the year, because today actually is June 21st, which marks the longest day in the northern hemisphere and the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. So in Cape Town, it must be in South Africa, must be quite dark, whereas in Scandinavia, especially where Yvonne is, the sun is not going down. So that's and all these people unite here on my computer here. That's really cool. Let me know if you have still any questions. I'm going to play some more for you. So again, like I said before, if you are on Facebook and you're enjoying this live stream, please do me a big favor and simply share. If you are, you can follow me on Instagram. There's a lot going on my Spotify account. I recently started uploading a lot of audio there because I'm so used to streaming and doing video, and I kind of neglected Spotify for a while, of course, a lot of people just only want to listen to music. And therefore, I'm uploading a track like every 2 weeks. Next Friday, there will be a new track, which is a great collaboration with a fantastic Persian percussionist. His name is Farid Sheikh, wonderful human being. He's been living in the Netherlands for a couple of years now. And we started the duo, and this one will be released on Spotify on Friday, and there will also be some video on the other channels. All right, so let me think. What am I going to play? Yes, okay. Yeah. So this was my rendition of Caravan. Again, fooling around with this lovely keyboard. I love this keyboard. The Korg R3. It has so many amazing sounds, and it's great to travel around with it. So whenever I play a concert, then I bring this keyboard, put it on top of the piano, and then I have strings and loops and all of that. So yeah, I really love this keyboard. And then I was improvising on top of that. A question from Gregory, because I mentioned that there's a lot going on my Spotify account. Yeah. All right. Yeah, good question, Gregory. Do you monetize on Spotify? Well, you do, but the amount is actually, ridiculous almost. It's like 0.0005 cents per stream. So if you really go viral on Spotify, which sometimes happens, then you can make some money. But if you only have like a couple of thousands of streams, it's not very feasible. You don't make a lot of money. This is a little bit of a problem with the streaming services. That's also our reality, to be honest. Unless maybe once, actually now there's and I'm very grateful for this, I must say. Spotify added one of my songs to an editorial playlist, and all of a sudden, like it's booming, my Spotify account. And I'm also actually curious about the royalties, so I'm very grateful for that. But in general, I totally gave up on making money through CDs or streams, because CDs really don't sell anymore. To be honest, if I have a concert somewhere, I'm going to find out before I bring CDs. I try to find out what the average age of the audience will be, and if it's like 40, 50 plus, then I'll bring CDs, because only from like 50 and more and older people will probably maybe buy CDs, and other than that, everybody's streaming. And I shouldn't be hypocrite about it. I shouldn't be angry about it, because I also stream myself. I have a Spotify account together with my wife. We share one, and so I shouldn't be it would be hypocrite to say, oh, Spotify, and using it myself every day. So that's what it is. That's streaming. And but I still have hundreds of CDs in stock here in a room here in my home. So if there is someone who would like to buy a couple hundred CDs, please contact me, because that's it's practically over, the whole CD selling. The only thing which is hope, and there will be a release with the great African singer-songwriter Jeremy Olivier, and we recorded an album, and that'll be on vinyl in a couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be hopefully a new dimension. It will be the first time that something I recorded will be released on vinyl. So I'm very curious about that. Before I wrap up, I am here almost every Monday at 9 p.m. Amsterdam, Central European time, playing for you. Please send me requests. Don't hesitate to contact me, and please follow me on all the channels. Please share this live stream. If you're watching on Facebook, simply press share. Please follow me on YouTube, on Insta, on Facebook, and Spotify. And if you wish to make a donation, more than welcome. You'll see all the details, QR code, link in the bio, everything. It's easy to do, so I would be highly appreciated. Zero obligations, but always welcome. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll be back next Monday at 9 p.m. And maybe occasionally I stream other times as well, if I feel like, if I have time. So please hit all the notification buttons, so whenever I go live, you'll receive a message. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Love you all. Enjoy your evening, your day, your morning, your night, whatever. And hope to see you soon. Good night. Thank you.